Hello y'all, happy Monday. It is September 29th. Welcome back to my channel. I am going to re-enter the running world this week. I feel like I've been slowly easing my way in. I had ambitious goals last week to do this, but then I ended up getting sick. So we're back at it this week. I'm gonna go 4 miles today, and then I have plans to run Wednesday and Thursday. I wouldn't typically have done, if it were up to me and I were just running on my own, I probably would have done Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. But I happen to just have running plans on Wednesday and then another friend on Thursday. So it just kind of worked out that way this week. I'm going to see how I feel. I'm going to still try to get in my weight training as well and still get in my walks. That's the most important thing to me, is I don't want to lose my walking. That usually happens when I'm training for a half. But since I'm not taking this training super seriously and I'm just trying to be able to have fun at the race and finish, I think that can be really doable. So let's go for a run, and then I'm going to treat myself to La La Land. Oh my god. Guys, I have this terrible dry cough. It's horrible. Whew. I'm obviously cutting all the coughing out of this because nobody wants to listen to that. Anyway, we're going to go for a run, and then I'm going to treat myself to coffee after. But I'm excited to see where the week takes me. It feels really good to be back a little bit into a running routine, so to speak. I wanted to also show you the run fit really quickly. This is I believe the Catherine bra from Cool Down. And I the back has the little navy strap, and then it has a pocket for your phone. And then these are the Find Your Pace short, I think, or Pace Rival. I don't know, something like that from Lululemon. And then I have on my what are these called? The Adazero Evo SL with the blue stripes and Lululemon socks. And then I've been wearing my Apple Watch lately just because this has been what's available to charge. I still have my Coros, it's just dead. Hi guys, it is a couple hours later. I did my run this morning. Pardon my appearance. I basically did my run, showered, and then just put cozies back on and didn't do any makeup because I have a full work from home day. I might go to the gym to do strength today just to start the week off on a strong note, because last week I really dropped the ball with everything with being sick. Obviously I don't expect myself to do anything crazy while I'm sick, but what I mean is I would like to just not slack at all this week. I got new face masks, so I'm gonna put one on. Oh no. It is just so goopy. How am I supposed to do this? Guys, this is really exciting. I honestly can't believe I'm doing this. I'm not a spontaneous type of person. I'm a planner. And I just got offered a spot in the Nice-Cannes half marathon in November. In the south of France. So we're going to France, baby. Am I ready to run a half marathon in 6 weeks? No. Would my coach probably be mad at me for this? Yes. But you know what? I'm gonna do it. I broke it a little bit. Okay. These are the Biodance Biocollagen Real Deep Mask. I don't know if these work at all. I think it's all a bunch of fluff, but it feels kind of nice on my face, and my face feels nice and smooth after, so why not? But anyway, what I've realized, I feel I don't talk about this a lot on social media because I just don't want people's unsolicited advice and opinions, but I've obviously been really struggling since my ectopic and my pregnancy loss in February, and I just cannot believe that it is now almost October. This is way too serious of a conversation to be having with this on my face. All I'm getting at is it's been a journey for me ever since February, and I just am in a place where I cannot believe that I still am in this phase without being pregnant, and with the due date passing, and I don't know, just all of these things. It's just been a big wake-up call of I've put a lot of my life on hold the past couple months hoping that I would be pregnant, and I know that you can't do that. I remember hearing people say that before I was even in this phase of life, that you just can't put your life on hold in hopes that you'll be pregnant by then, because then you're just not living your life. And I want Alec and I to enjoy every second that we can of it being just us. Obviously, we're very excited and ready. We're beyond ready to add to our family. But we've been granted this extra time back for whatever reason. God has given us this time where he wants it to just be us. And I want to make the most of it. And I've said no to so many things, and all of those things have come and gone now. And I said no to them for no reason. A Berlin Marathon being the biggest one of them. I said no because I'm like, oh, surely I'll be pregnant by September. I'm not going to go internationally to run a marathon. I know people do that, and that's fine. No judgment. But I just personally, because of my stress levels, how overwhelmed I get with my history, with the ectopic, like I just wouldn't have wanted to do that. And here we are, Berlin came and went, and I'm very much not pregnant. So I don't know, this opportunity came up and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go. We're going to France. They are covering our flights, our travel, like everything's covered. There's no reason that we can't go. So yeah, Nice Cannes Marathon, here I come. I'm gonna do the mini marathon. It's called a mini marathon because it's not a full half. Basically, the full marathon is 42 kilometers. The mini marathon is 20 kilometers. So it'll be like 12-ish miles. And I only have 6 weeks to train. I obviously am not gonna race for time. I have like a very good aerobic capacity built up. Like I'm not worried about running the distance, but I wanna do it safely and in a healthy way. So I'm just gonna do like a mini ramp up. I'm not increasing my mileage by more than 10% each week, and I'm gonna run it for fun. I'll stop to walk as needed, etc. So I'm really excited because this will be a good kickoff into training for the Austin half, which isn't until February. So that's the update. But my run this morning went well. I was gonna do 4, but then we just did a loop that ended up being like 3.4 miles and called it quits at that. But it was a really nice way to start the week. I'm glad that we had that chat while I look like this. There's something though about YouTube, like I just love y'all, and I feel like I can be more vulnerable and honest and open with y'all. Whereas like I don't really want to talk about pregnancy things and stuff on Instagram. It's just like nobody's business, and it feels like a very private part of my life that I want to protect with Alec. But I just want to say thank you because y'all have created an environment for me here on YouTube where I feel like I can be more open with y'all, and I just appreciate that a lot. So thanks. The way that this is lopsided. Okay, I know the TV is so loud in the background, so I'll keep this quick. I just wanted to show y'all dinner. I'm having salmon with broccoli. Oh, thank you, Alec. Broccoli and rice, and then I did Mike's Hot Honey and a little bit of hummus on the side. I think I showed y'all I did end up going to the gym today. I did a lower body strength workout, and I'm very proud of myself because I feel like I just checked 2 things off to start the week off on a strong note, getting a run in and getting my strength training in. I know it can seem like a lot to do 2 in one day, but I prefer to have 2 whole rest days during the week rather than like splitting up my run days and my weight training days. I just feel that it works best for me to pair them, and my strength workouts are 30-ish minutes long, so it's not like I'm doing this like strenuous strength workout on top of running. But anyway, I'm gonna enjoy dinner. The week was off to a good start, got a lot of work done today, and I'm feeling good going into the rest of the week. So we'll see where tomorrow takes us. Good morning, all. Happy Tuesday. I have had quite the morning already. It's 10 a.m. I just pulled up to Whole Foods, but y'all saw I did my workout this morning bright and early, got my upper body workout in. So I'm really proud of myself because I've started the week off officially on a very strong note, hitting my workouts yesterday and today. I need to get in my steps today still, but that'll happen eventually. I did walk the dogs this morning, but Jax can't go very far, so it was just kind of like a quick stroll around the block. But I was able to hammer out some work this morning, and then I had a meeting at Siete, which was so fun. I've loved Siete for years, and it just felt so fun to be able to go and tour their HQ and meet the marketing team, and yeah, it was just a really fun experience. They also gave us some cookies. I went with my friend Taylor. She's at One Balanced Life. She's the one whose recipes I always share because I'm obsessed, and we end up cooking at least 1 to 2 of her recipes a week. Her and I are gonna host a fun Friendsgiving with Siete, so that's why we were there together. But they had this whole little area where we were able to just grab our favorite products. So I got the Mexican vanilla chocolate chip cookies. These are my favorite. I can eat this whole bag in one sitting. They're chili lime potato chips, incredible. Chili lime puffs. I got these for my brother because he loves these. And then their tortillas, which I was actually, like, they were on my list to get at Whole Foods anyway. And then I wanted to try their ranchero beans. I haven't tried these yet, along with their enchilada sauce, which we get all the time. Running into Whole Foods, I just have some random groceries that we need. I kind of did a bulk order at the end of the week last week, which had brought us through the weekend, and last night we were able to finish up some of our groceries, but I just need to restock a few things, and then I'll get back home, get to work. I have an appointment later today. I have mahjong tonight. Kind of a busy all over the place day, but it's been good because yesterday was like a more chill, just work from home day, and it kind of feels good to have a day where I have more time blocks and places to be at certain times because it helps me like kick things into gear. So let's go have a great rest of our Tuesday. Good morning, y'all. Happy Wednesday. I'm doing a very quick check-in because I'm running behind. I'm meeting Taylor for 4 miles. We're gonna run with baby Elle in the jogger. I have my water with me. I probably don't need it for 4 miles, but I've had this lingering cough, and if I get caught with a tickle in my throat, it's game over. So I have the water, I have my water for after. I'm sipping on an energy drink. I'm probably gonna have an 1/8 of this. I just wanted a little boost, and then I'll come home and make my coffee after. But let's go run 4 miles. Guys, I thought I was recording this whole time to show y'all how I make my coffee, and I wasn't recording. I wanted to show y'all how I've been making my lattes lately. I have not been buying the Chobani creamer, and this has been honestly so delicious, and it just, I don't know, feels like better for you ingredients. The only thing I changed is instead of the creamer, I do honey and salt. The honey makes it sweet, the salt, I like this sweet savory combo, and the salt kind of cuts the bitterness of the espresso. So I do about a tablespoon of honey. I buy the pure raw honey. It's Good Flow brand, based in Austin. But any like raw honey, any honey of your choosing will do. And then I have the Celtic sea salt flakes. This or Maldon salt. Maldon, I think it's called. Am I saying that right? Are my favorites. A nice little pinch. And then I pour the espresso directly over top, and I just leave the spoon in because there's extra honey on the spoon, and the hot espresso will melt on top of it, and then I'll stir it up. Fill the glass all the way up with ice, whole milk. I do about half a cup, I wanna say, and there's the icons on the glass. I look at the one that's taller, and I fill it to just above the icon. Happy October 1st, I'm making a coffee in my Ghost Icon juice glass because we're celebrating the best month of the year. Run went great. It was so fun. Taylor brought Elle in the stroller. She's almost 5 months old now, and it's just been so fun watching her be a mom, and it's so inspiring to see her back running with the baby, and yeah, it was just really fun. It ended up being a really good run. My body felt pretty good. My upper body is so sore from yesterday's workout, and I was worried about how that would feel on the run, but once I was going, it was fine. So now we're at like, what, 7.4 miles for the week? Crazy. It's just a very humbling feeling to go from running like 40-mile weeks to feeling like 4 miles is a really long run. And it is, it's all relative, right? Like it just kind of depends on the phase of life that you're in and all of that good stuff. So proud of myself for getting that done. This is one of the newer bras from Cool Down, and I love it. It's like less bra, if that makes sense, but still very supportive. And I think the back is so cute. And then these are just the Fast and Free shorts from Lululemon. Lulu updated the Fast and Free short again, and I just don't like them anymore, which is a really big bummer. But the Shake It Out short and the Pace Crush, those have been like my new recent favorites from Lulu for running shorts. Whew, lots of meetings today. I just got done, and I have therapy in a little bit, but I got some PR, and I thought I'll show y'all, because why not? Speaking of Siete, where I just was yesterday, we had a fun package come in. Their new chips. We invite you to savor the delicious flavor of our new heritage-inspired chips. Join the celebration, gather, and snack together because juntos es mejor. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Hugs your Siete familia. Oh my gosh, hot honey potato chips. Ah, I'm so excited for those. And then we've got sour cream and onion. I'm very excited about that because I love sour cream and onion. The packaging is just so stinking cute. Siete does a fantastic job with their branding and all of that. I'm very excited about these. And then also, this is a random, very random PR package. This brand called Flouse reached out to me, and they are like an electric flosser. I'm very good with my dental hygiene. However, I definitely do slack in the flossing department. I would say I floss a few times a week. Like, I'm just not good at doing it every single day. So I'm kind of excited for this because I feel like this is gonna help me get back in the routine of flossing. So this is basically similar to the floss picks that you use. You just replace this thing. I don't know if it's every time or 45 recyclable floss heads. So it must be. Whoa. Okay. Well, I'm pumped about this, I must say. So they sent that along with overtime under eye masks. Oh, cute. Okay, there's just some masks in there. Here's some eye masks. And then mirror mount for the flouse thing. And then what's this? It's like a little pouch. Fun. Good morning. Happy Thursday. It's October 2nd. I am eating a piece of bread because I was too lazy to put it in the toaster. And I wanted like a little something before my run this morning. I was like closing my eyes to fall asleep last night around 8:45. So I feel very well rested today. And I woke up before my alarm went off. Well, I guess it kind of did go off. I have the hatch and I have the sunrise gradually start an hour before the alarm goes off. So the sunrise obviously woke me up, but the alarm hadn't even gone off yet. And that's like ideal in my opinion because then I like feel like I gradually wake up. I'm not jarred awake. And typically when I wake up from the sunrise, that means like I got enough sleep. If I'm exhausted, I'll sleep through the sunrise. People always ask if like how I get away with that with my husband, with Alec. He like doesn't wake up from the sunrise. Like maybe every once in a while he will and he'll ask me to turn it off, but like on a day-to-day basis, not really. And he usually has like his body pillow over his face on that side of the bed. That kind of like blocks the light from him. So yeah, it doesn't affect him all that much. Okay, I need to go. I think I'm gonna do 5 miles today. I'm running with Taylor this morning, not the same Taylor as yesterday. And she has 8. So I'm just joining her for some. So we're just gonna see. Let's do it. Guys, I just watched all these packages get delivered from UPS and had no clue what I ordered, but Yeti had sent me their luggage to try as a thank you. I worked with them on, I think it was like the last YouTube that I posted, along with on Instagram and TikTok. And how sweet is this? A backpack, big water bottle, packing cubes, and then 3 different roller bags. The 2 checked bags, and then that one is definitely carry-on size, but it's amazing. So thanks, Yeti. Hello y'all, happy Friday. I just got back from the gym. I think I included some clips before this. I also went for a walk this morning. I feel really good this week. I am very proud of myself for sticking to both, sorry, I'm like putting random things away. I'm very proud of myself for sticking to both my run and my lift schedule this week. I wanna make sure I get all 4 days of lifting in. So I think I might do my long run on Sunday, do my lift tomorrow. So this week has been a success so far. I don't want to speak too soon. How can I run a marathon but not walk up the stairs? I know I'm not in marathon shape right now, but that's crazy that I'm this out of breath. I have like kind of like a chill work day for a Friday, which feels really good. And my long run this weekend will be 6 miles. So a long run. I guess it's all relative, right? So yeah, I'll continue to keep you all posted. I think yesterday I told y'all that I was going to lift today, run tomorrow, but Alec just took the car and it's still too dark to walk by myself to the gym, and I don't want to go to the gym later because then it gets really busy on a Saturday morning around like 7:38. I cannot take Alec's car because it's attached to the boat. So I think I am going to run after all today. I feel like it's important to share because it's okay if you like have to move your schedule around based on your day, your week, etc. when it comes to strength training, race training, and whatever. And you just have to do what kind of works for you to make it work. So let's go for a run. I have 6 miles. I'm like kind of nervous. I didn't mentally prepare for this. What do you think, champ? You're too clumsy to come with me. I'm sorry. You're too clumsy. Run fit. I've got a Bandit bra on, Lululemon Pace Crush shorts. Got my bubble braid in. I'm going to throw on my Apple Watch. I'm going to wear... I have been wearing my Adidas Adazero Evo SL lately, but I'm gonna wear the Brooks. Which one are these? I don't remember the name of these, but I'm gonna throw these on for a spin today. I'm at 478 and I'm so hot. But we're gonna do it. I'm back. I showered. Sorry if you can hear the TV in the background. We have college game day on. My run was good. I actually felt exhausted. I was like really hungry on the run and I realized I had left without eating anything, which was totally, I don't know, I just like, you know how it went this morning. I was planning on doing one thing and decided to do something else and I just kind of like forgot. So that was definitely why, but it was good. My body felt good aside from feeling like hungry. Now we're getting ready to head out on the boat. I have our towels. Koozies are packed. I just need to pack the cooler still. Bringing these Siete chips they just came out with. The hot honey and then the sour cream. These sour cream ones are incredible. And then this is my sunscreen pouch. So I'll put that in there. It's like so crazy to me living in Texas that like we're still doing a boat day in October. And as much as I miss fall, I'll take a boat day in October over fall any day. But I am proud of myself for getting the run done this morning and not putting it off till tomorrow. Because tomorrow I know for sure I'll get my strength in because I also have to film a workout. So yeah, 4 for 4 this week with the runs. I hit all my runs. I hit all my mileage. I actually went over by 1.5 miles from what I was supposed to do this week. So dare I say, we are back in business.
What do we say about that?
She's nutty. She's so Michigan.
Happy Sunday. It is now October 5th and I am making chili. I've got football in the background. My brother-in-law is here cleaning and we're just having like a chill Sunday. I also have pumpkin muffins in the oven and I cannot wait. I got this mix from Whole Foods and then I added, it's bread, muffin, cookie, and pancake mix.
Muffins!
I made the muffins. I did the mix plus pumpkin puree. So I'll let y'all know how they are. I also added chocolate chips. I'm excited because this sounds so good. Very glad that I did my run yesterday. I know I already kind of said that, but I'm just confirming it because I'm so tired today and just feeling lazy and cozy. but I feel like I still hit everything that I needed to this week. I do have one more lift that I wanted to get done, but I'm happy with 3 strength training days if I don't end up going today. So we'll kind of see. I was thinking about maybe going this afternoon once the gym calms down before it closes. It closes early on Sundays, I believe at 5 or 6. So I was thinking about going just like an hour before they close to get in a 30-minute lift, but I know I'll weight train tomorrow anyway, so it's not the end of the world if I don't do it. This is a Goodness with G recipe. It's her homemade chili. I can link it in the description box below. It's her favorite chili recipe. And then the muffins are almost done in the oven. Yum. That is so good. Definitely grab this mix if you see it at your grocery. I can't say how it would taste just as the mix since I did add the puree, but with the puree, it's fantastic. Good morning, y'all. Happy Monday. I forgot to check in with y'all. After the gym, I did a full body workout. I needed that. I needed a week where I could prove to myself where I could get in all my runs and all my strength training sessions, and I'm really proud and I feel really good. So, a successful first week back. I know I've been kind of easing in for a little bit now, but that felt like my first official, like, okay, I'm gonna hit all my runs this week. I have a plan, etc. So I'm gonna aim for that again this week. I'm headed out for 3 to 4 miles right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to take y'all along with me throughout this training, just like I've done in the past. Just let me know what you wanna see next, but very happy to have you here. Thank you for coming along with me on the wild ride, and we'll see you guys in the next one.